Has anyone had the new Burger King melts? Burger King's got new food. Let's see. The Whopper melt. This is new. Oh, review brought.
Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review.
Did he like it?
Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series.
God, he's so good.
The report of the week.
Alright,
Thanks for checking.
let's just get the verdict though. We won't watch the whole thing. I just want to see what he thinks of it.
I don't know how the angle is. That's kind of setting up. I want to strengthen the onion-human relations. Then this may be the sandwich for you if you really like onions, because my goodness, there are a lot of them.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And onions, as we know, can be quite potent. They're certainly... The thing with onions and me is that they're not bad, but I just don't like it when they're too excessive. And this is a sandwich where I would say that the helping of onions is a bit more than I would personally like, because there are so many of them.
Yeah, so it's shit, is what you're saying. I love onions, but I don't want to... Oh, wow.
Right here. And they kind of blend in, but, you know, you could see all that right there. Those are all onions.
Right? Raw onions. I like
right
onions,
here.
but I wouldn't really want to order an onion
onions
burger
too.
from
So
Burger
there's
King.
tons. And I would say this sandwich kind of would only need the amount that's on one of those buns.
Does not look like that much. It looked like a lot to me. At least from every fast food burger I've ever had. They use like the shittiest onions ever. This is a resub throbber. I imagine it's just very underwhelming. Much like everything at Burger King. And by underwhelming, I mean trash. Thanks for some Crimson. Oh, hold on, quick phone call. Please reveal your daily diet in detail. You probably don't want to hear it. Thanks to the Prime Oof Kid. I eat pretty similar meals every day, depending on how hard my workout is that day. Thanks for resub J-Break. LMAO, I'm curious. Sure, it's pretty easy. I do... this is going to make me sound like such a fucking weirdo. So for breakfast, I always... And I've done this for years now. I always do a piece of bread, peanut butter, honey, fold it over for a single bread sandwich. And then I do that with another piece of bread. So I basically make a sandwich, like a normal sandwich, but with two halves that each half has peanut butter and honey on it. And I prefer it that way because I feel like I get more out of it. So I've always done it like that. Because it's just, I don't know, I feel like you get more bang for your buck than just like putting it in between the two pieces of bread, then it's too much bread. Whereas if it's just a single slice of bread and you fold it over, you just get so much more of everything else. But why not just make two sandwiches? That's 4 pieces of bread. Thanks to resub Tarab. You eat that every day for breakfast. I know that's weird, but I think it's significantly more efficient. If you just take the peanut butter and honey and put it on both sides of or on both pieces of bread and then put them together, you get more bread than peanut butter and honey. But if you then take that off and you're left with both sides where it's one bread, peanut butter, and honey on both, and you fold it, you still get the sandwich experience, but with less bread to it. Trust me, I've been theory crafting that strat for years, and that's most efficient. It's not the same, because when you put the two pieces of bread together with all the filling, the bread has... You now have two pieces of bread you're biting through at the same time, and it's thick bread, whereas if you fold it over, it is thin pieces. It's not like a full fucking bread. I don't know what... Hold on, let me just get a piece of bread. I feel like you guys aren't understanding. Hold on. So you take a piece of bread. No, I'll go full cam. So when you fill up a side, and then you just fold it. And then you get a lot more filling that way. It's different than just having 2 pieces of bread with the filling in between. You get more out of it. The bread goes further. It's better. I've used this strat for years. I've optimized it. They said Isaac Newton was crazy too when he talked about apples and gravity. Just remember that. You get less bread, more filling, which is what I want for my breakfast. And you can also just do a single slice of bread if you're like cutting. Whereas you can't do that if you're making a full sandwich out of it. Thanks to the resub Alcohol, Mud, Gian, and Sierra. Well, it depends on the day, I guess, Mac. So taco bread. Literally like a taco. I literally make a bread taco. Pretty much, yeah. Try it. I am telling, just try it one time and you will see the difference. I don't know how else to describe it. I've eaten sandwiches for breakfast since I was an actual child, using normal sandwiches, and then I switched when I graduated college to doing like a single slice like that, and then I got hungrier, so then I just do that twice, and I prefer it. Next is the Prime Paradox and Wyvern. I'm telling you, that is the optimal way. Also, if there's any peanut butter and jelly fans, you guys are on the wrong side of history. Replace your jelly with honey and never look back. Honey's better for you and tastes better on a sandwich. So, little pro strat